I know what y'all been doing. Y'all been sinning. Y'all ain't slick. I'm kidding. What's up, my little snutzles? It's the one, the only, E.T. the kid. And the only reason I'm folding my arms because it feels comfortable. So don't worry about that. And oh, can we give a moment for the nails? Yes. Butterflies. Yes. I had to re-glue the gems back on here. But a moment for the nails. Eee, you know your girl had to come through. But, okay. It says, I'm female. And so, we're back with another video. When the snitzel is going on here, I'll be forgetting to say the slogan. I'm sorry, it's a process. But it says, am I the a-hole for telling my female... Okay, first it says MOD, and then I had to legit do a whole research. I think she means MOH. MOH stands for Maid of Honor. So I think it was just a typo. Am I the a-hole for telling the 24 female, I think the writer is 24, the writer is normal section 22924, Maid of Honor, female, 23. I hated my bachelorette party and having another one without her. Dang, what'd she do? It depends on what she did. Because at the end of the day, what did she do? And yes, this is a dress. I had it worn like a skirt. I just didn't feel like dealing with it. Anyway, I'm female, 24. Okay, so the writer's 24. All right. Getting married next week. And my sister, female, 23, is my maid of honor. This weekend we had my bachelorette party, and we originally agreed that all bridesmaids, my best friend, who is female 25, and 3 close friends ranging from male 24 to 27 would organize it. But I later found out that my sister excluded everyone else because it should be the maid of honor's job and just showed up with a fully booked plan before the others could even start discussing ideas. That's low down. Because it's not, look. Okay, we finna use these little squishy things, right? The maid of honor, and I'm using the frog because she's acting very toadish right now. Here's the bride, okay? The bride. The maid of honor's job is to, 1, make sure the bride eats, and I did my research, make sure the bride eats, make sure to spill red wine on anyone that decides to wear white to a wedding, and 3, to Bobby Boucher anybody that's trying to cause harm to the bride or trying to like say when they say, anybody that doesn't approve of this wedding, speak now, forever hold your peace. The maid of honor has every right to, the moment you open your mouth saying, I don't like this way, like she has every right to tackle you down like something serious. See, this is when the maid of honor is doing her job, right? Big brain things. When she's not doing her job and doing other stuff that is not even her responsibility, it goes elsewhere. It does not go to the big brain, which it needs to go to the brain. Anyway. The whole party is supposed to be a surprise, but I expected that we were going to do something that I know I enjoy. Unfortunately, my sister pulled up to some sort of spa and planned to get nails done and some face masks and stuff like that. Afterwards, we had a private photo shoot with lots of dresses for me. I mean, they were gorgeous, but not something I've ever felt comfortable in. We ended up with the dinner at a fancy restaurant. She pre-ordered dishes that had meat in it. I'm mostly vegan, and she knows that. Your sister did this on purpose. I would have removed her from my wedding as well, because she did that on purpose. She ain't no way. You tell me you, my sister, we locked in like this, you know I'm vegan, you gonna order majority meat dishes. This day is not about you. This is my bachelorette party on top of my wedding, and you gonna pull something like that? And then exclude all my friends? Because I think this girl knew that the friends were gonna be on her behind the moment she would have said, oh yeah, well, I already pre-ordered the dishes, and they looked at the dishes and it would have been anything but vegan. They were like, oh, you low down. They would have called her out, and then she would have been over here upset about something and would have came to you with a whole false narrative. I'm on to this girl. All those were cool ideas, and I'm sure many brides will enjoy a bachelorette party like a bachelorette like that. HE, double hockey sticks. I plan one exactly like that for my sister or best friend if it's not for me. I told her that I hated it, but I appreciate that she clearly put a lot of effort and money into the day. The others knew I wouldn't like it, so they planned another party yesterday, and one could have been better. We had medieval dinner at a castle, and they booked a cinema where we played video games and drank cocktails the whole day. That's really cool. That's really cool. I would love to be able to include that. But excluding my sister, now she's really mad. In fact, my whole family is mad for having a second one and not being grateful for the one my sister planned for me. First of all, I'm like, okay. Nobody's invited to the wedding except for my friends, since they're the only ones that generally care about how I feel. First of all, I don't care what you say. If you are the maid of honor and you decide to take it upon yourself, if someone does not like what you did as the maid of honor, you're supposed to take that criticism and go with it. Of course, I would have excluded you too. If honestly you knew what I liked and you had the nerve to pull this foolishness on me, and also the family wouldn't be invited. I'm like, okay, y'all want to take her side on this? Even though y'all know clearly how I feel about this and how I don't like this type of stuff, keep it that way. Y'all can clearly see me get married on camera. That's the best thing y'all gonna get. Because other than that, Facebook Live. Because other than that, y'all done. Ain't better time for that foolishness. I can understand she's hurt, and I felt horrible, so I consider repaying her the money she spent, but I'm not apologizing for my interest. Shouldn't a bachelorette party be for the bride? It is, and I was just honest when she asked me if I liked it. Even though I do feel like I'm being an ungrateful a-hole, because she clearly puts a lot of effort into planning a day, so any thoughts? Child, miss me with the buffoonery. It's maid of honor in the title. I don't know why I typed that wrong. Edit 2, since many acts. 1, I did not choose her as my maid of honor. It's a family tradition that the sister takes the role and everyone assumes she would be. And I just went with it to make them happy. Girl, you a people pleaser. Stop that. Stop it right now. I'm so dead serious with you. Because if she's the maid of honor and she gonna pull some foolishness like that, remove her as your maid of honor. Choose someone that actually cares about you. Because this girl clearly does not care about you. Neither does your family. Remove her immediately. I don't have time for this. This 2, the second part was secretly planned by my friends after my sister told them she had a plan that was fully paid for without considering ideas or opinions from others, as they should. 3, I didn't call her to join us because the fight over the first party was a few hours prior, and I knew that she does not understand my interests. Okay, so screw her. So I didn't want her complaining or us fighting. 4, English is my first language, so I'm sorry for using wrong words. Girl, your English is perfect. Because I still know some people, native English speakers, that don't know the difference between there, and there. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. 5, mostly vegan. I don't eat meat/fish, but I have made exceptions for things like eggs, cow milk, and desserts and sauces. If I'm eating somewhere that doesn't have a vegan option or it was inconvenience for the host to provide them, yes, my sister knows that. You're not the a-hole. You're not. In my opinion, you're not. Your sister did what she want. Okay, blanket statement 5 said, so your sister planned exactly the bachelorette that your sister would want. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Not what you would want, not the a-hole. Also, IMO, you need to fire her as maid of honor and probably as bridesmaid, because I'll bet a pretty penny that after feeling snubbed by this bachelorette situation, she will cause drama if she's allowed to make a speech. I agree. You also will need to tell the DJs to cut the mic off if she ever gets her hands on it. ETA, you shouldn't feel guilty about the effort. You shouldn't feel guilty about the effort she spent planning. She spent that effort so she could have a day she would enjoy. All her reward is the stuff that she got to do all that day. And she is entitled to nothing else. I also agree. Okay, the writer said this. Honestly, during the whole wedding planning, I often thought about firing her, but it's kind of a family tradition to keep the sister be the maid of honor. Never really asked her to be one. It was kind of expected. The moment I told her about the engagement, everyone was like, oh, gee, you're going to be the maid of honor to her. And she started planning her duties. I'm already having an untraditional wedding, so I don't want to piss off everyone even more since they're already mad right now. Maybe this is actually a good idea. I'd rather them not be at the wedding than ruin it for everyone who's there. You're probably right about being a reward to her. She never really gets spa treatments, and she's the one who got the most photos taken at the shoot. But she essentially paid for everyone, not just her. Since she insisted on paying alone, they didn't split the cost like we agreed they would. Girl, cut her off. Cut her off. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your wedding. It's your wedding, your day, not your sister's. And your sister can have a hissy fit, can have a temper tantrum. She could legit flop up in the air and land, belly flop down. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's your day. What you want. I say you're not the a-hole. Your sister need to learn how to do stuff for when it's her day, when she gets married, and your family need to learn how to take up for you. At the end of the day, that's ridiculous. And what in the schnitzel is going on here? Like, comment, subscribe. Say what y'all feel in the comments, because I feel like this is utterly ridiculous and disgusting. But I'm glad that majority of the people in the comment section agree with me and agree that she's not the a-hole. Her sister is, because she's very entitled, very, and it's disgusting. And the fact that none of your family even gave you the choice for your own wedding, make sure you have everyone that you want at your wedding so you can enjoy your wedding. Because I promise you, I'm not gonna say you only get one wedding, but when you get married, and it seems like this is your first marriage, it is a very special moment for you. Or any marriage, for instance, it's a very special moment for you. Make sure you like your own wedding, because I would hate for you to come back saying how your sister ruined your wedding and you hate it. I would hate that for you, because I've seen so many on Reddit and on other social media how they hated the wedding that they had because of the people that were involved. So make sure you have a wedding that you actually enjoy and that you actually have fun in. But at the end of the day, when the sense is going on here, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you know whenever we post. And it's the one, the only ET Kid sign out.